Good morning, everyone. So, I think this is going to be a pretty quick video. The other day I received my LDRS or Little LDRS Creative or Little Darlings Rubber Stamp or Little Darlings Pirouette Maker or Love Pattern Maker set or Creator, however, it has a lot of names on there. And we tried it out, and I made a card, and that worked out real well using the pattern sheet that made the round pattern. The spiral pattern's kind of similar, so I kind of talked about it, but I went over it. But it was the background pattern creator that we had some hiccups. So I did contact Angie. I know a lot of you guys, she's the owner there of LDRS, and it sounds like a lot of you guys did too. And they have created new instructions. So the instructions were incorrect. These instructions here, the set that comes with the pack. I do not know if these are still available. If they are, and any other links I have in the description box are affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. Yeah, so I just want to show you. So this is the initial instructions, for the round pattern, the wreath, if you want more of the cute little spiral design. And this is the one. So this stuff is pretty much incorrect. So they revamped their instructions, and I was emailed a set, and so what they ask is if you want to go ahead and email them. I'll put their email in the description box, again with affiliate links and things like that. All the other information that people include in their videos is down here, and a lot of times people ask how to get that. You can just click on the title again, or click on the little triangle down here, or it might say show more. Any of those things will expand the box and you'll have it there, so you can email them yourself and they'll send you a new set. Now I was going to print it out, but to be honest, it's so simple, so easy. So I'm just probably not going to print them out, at least not right now. But I do have it here on my phone, and so this is what you get emailed here, and it's just very easy. It has nothing to do with the top. Let me bring this out here. So that's why they're on the back sides of each other, and the initial information sounded like you're going to put them here, place your stamps for the placement, and then turn it over and put your paper and do all that. It's not the same. It's all it is you're going to place your stamps, and they should fit within these little boxes, which is what I was assuming the other day. So that part we got. Pick up the stamps, ink them up, stamp it, turn your paper, because now you're going to put your paper down, stamp it, turn it, stamp it, turn it, stamp it, turn it, right? So 4 turns, basically. Well, I guess the first one, then 3 turns. And then the next time you're going to use the next set of boxes, again, placing stamps that are right within there. If they are going to be outside of these little boxes, the stamps that you have, just kind of pay attention to what's around them, and you can give it, you can kind of look through it and see, okay, is that going to overlap something? And if it doesn't, you can kind of, you can leave it there, or you can kind of move it, adjust it a little bit if you need to, but we'll talk about that in a minute. And then, do those stampings, okay, remove those, go to the next, and go to the next. So we will just get started. So if you look at the instructions, it says here to start with a 6 1/4 inch square piece of paper. So I already have that cut down. However, I did not pick out ink, so I'm going to have to go do that right now anyway. And it just says each quadrant of the template will be stamped a different color of ink. You choose a quadrant to begin with, so whichever one you begin with. Of course, for me, it has to be like this because that's where the title is or the name and all that. So I'm going to have it like this. And you can start wherever you like. And it says if you want to skip a quadrant, go ahead, or if you want to use less of the stamps, then this has 4. If you want to just use 3, that's up to you. I would always keep that middle one, though, because that's what keeps it kind of that little swirl in the middle. But anyhow, that's up to you, of course. Or maybe you don't want anything in the middle because you're going to stamp something else, Who knows? Yeah, so then place your cardstock over the Pirouette bonus background template. Secure it in place, ink the stamps and stamp them on the cardstock square, rotate 90 degrees. I know I'm just reading it, but it's very easy. Ink and then stamp again. Of course, you're going to keep doing that. And then you go to the next color. And, if you want to use all 4 pattern creators, if you want to use 3 of them, 2 of them, well, it's up to you. Of course, this whole thing is up to you. So it's very easy. So I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to grab some ink colors. I'll be right back. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my little Nuvo Diamonds hybrid ink pads because I like the size of them, and they dry really fast and all that good stuff. So I have all these different colors. And so the intent here is that as you use them blocks, like let's say these are all purple, and these are all green, and these are all, actually my colors that I chose work out really well. Let's say these are all like that pinkish kind of magenta, I guess. I don't the green, I like the purpley blue color, and then even this light Laguna Bay. Okay, I'll use it there. But if you have different colors that you're going to use in one area, let's say you have some leaves and you have some flowers, you can just, you know, take your little inks and just do the leaves, just do the, you know, the flowers. You can do them different colors. It doesn't have to stick this way to, oh, those have to be pink and these all have to be green and these all have to be, you know, whatever colors that you're using. So do whatever you like, of course. So I have the background template here. This stamping platform doesn't have magnets or anything like that. If yours does, that's probably better just to help you hold it down. I do have some repositional adhesive on the back of this from the last time I used it, and that's okay. We don't, you know, it's fine. All we need it for is to just place this and pick up your stamps. So that's on there. And it says you can leave this here. You can put your paper on top when you go to stamp, or you can just remove this thing and put your paper down, however you want to work that. But again, let's pick our flowers and things. Okay, I'm going to do leaves in a little bit. I'm going to do the leaves over here. So I'm just going to get whatever, again, fits inside the little box. And if it doesn't fit inside the box, we'll talk about that in the next bit here. Cute. And let me see here. Maybe these little berries. That one's nice. And pick one more flower. Maybe those guys. And you see, I'm not putting them just straight, like the little hearts kind of off to, you know, however you want. If you want to make it look a little more organic or however. Okay, so I'm gonna pick those guys up. And again, this sticks to this because it doesn't matter. You can get rid of this now at this point, but I'm just gonna leave it just to give me a little oomph for my stamping. And I have my piece of paper. This is just stamping card again, 6 1/4 inches. Once you get used to it, I think you can probably mess with that, maybe change it up a little bit, the sizing, however you want, or just cut it down later. All right, so I'm gonna use the exotic orchid on this one because it's like the pinkish color. And I have used these stamps before, but sometimes you have photopolymer stamps, which is what these are. They might have a dispersion layer on the top, so you want to scrub that off. And usually I just like rub it over the stamp or the ink pad a few times, and then go from there. So we have this little guy. Oh, you know what? I was going to try this. This is a good time to try this. Was sent in from a subscriber. And people were asking me about it. And people were asking me, they're like, oh, do you not like it? Why don't you want to use it? I'm like, no, I just haven't used it. That's all. So let's get this going. I will also have a link for this if you're interested. But okay, so we have our nice juicy stamping there. I'm gonna use this little guy to help me press the top. And now what we're going to do is turn our paper 90 degrees. So basically to the other corner. And again, so like I said, let's say you had leaves on here. So I want my leaves green. So get green and do the leaves, and then do everything else, whatever color. You know, you don't have to stick to the color pattern if you don't want to, of course. So put that down and go like this. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna turn this one more time. And just making sure I have that inked up. All right, we are cooking with gas. All right, next one. And here we go. So if you guys see, I mean, this is much easier. And this is the first go around, so let's try the next one. Okay, really pretty. So now we've done that, okay? Let me clean off my stamps and remove them, and I will be right back. Okay, so I cleaned those off. I removed them. I just stuck them on here because I know I'm going to use some of them again, so there's that. So, okay. So for me, I'm going to rotate this to the next spot just to always be working in this top corner, but you do not have to do that, is what Angie was saying. You can just put your next set here, you know, pick them up, and then start stamping because you're going to hit each quadrant anyway. But for me, I like to do this, but you don't have to do this at all, okay? So there's that. I'm going to use the green now. And I was just looking at the leaves. Some of them are a little bit bigger that, you know, to fit in there, so we will see. What I'm kind of curious of is, see how we have green here and then we have this one right next to it? Well, it's going to end up over here. Okay, I'm fine. I was trying to figure out if I want to try to match those up, but it's okay. Because we have leaves, and let me say like maybe this one here. And it's just a little set of leaves, and they fit right within there, okay? It might be a little bit bigger. And then let's say like this set of leaves here. And he's kind of sticking out a little bit here, right? So let's put that face down. I keep putting him up. I did that last time too, quite a bit. Oh, there's like little stars. I kind of wanted to do the celestial on its own, so, but if you know, you want to put those in there, that'd be really cute. Let's go with one more set of something that goes in here. I'm gonna use this little guy. Okay. And then I'm gonna pick them up. So this is where, let's say when you come back and you had to put stamp, maybe it's a stamp that's bigger, maybe it's a stamp from somewhere else, or even one of the bigger stamps on here. When you go to put this down, you're gonna start the next round. And you can kind of see through here, you're seeing like, okay, that is gonna touch that one, or maybe that's gonna touch, maybe like this is a little bit close, right? Because if you look, it's super close to this little guy. I do kind of like that the leaf is coming right out of there, so that's nice. But I'm gonna move this one over just a tad. Okay. And that's it, basically there. So cute. Okay. And let's use our green. And now I'm going to do the same thing. Ink it up. Again, they don't all have to be green. You could do different colors with the different little pieces you have. Oh, see? And then this is the thing. This is why whenever I get a new gadget, I'm not used to using it, so I forget. Okay. And I'm going to turn it this way. And that was just a fluke. That little leaf looked like it's coming right from that flower. I'll put this one down here. And this one's close enough to those. Cute. Again, just keep turning and I'll be right back. Turn to the next one, stamp, turn to the next one. Just finish that last one. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. Clean off these stamps really quickly. Using this stamping tool really works. I know, I'm talking about this eraser here on the top. Angie, in her video, I went to check that out. She was using, it looks like an air hockey little, I don't know what you call it. The little thing that you hold when you play air hockey. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because why not, right? It has a nice handle and your fingers fit in there really nicely. And it slides around really easily. All right, so let me turn this one here. And I'm gonna pick different stamps again to go in these little areas, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the next set that I've chosen. And again, fitting within those little blocks. And we'll give it a look right now. So I already put all these down. I'm gonna pick them up. And then we'll bring this back, and if I have to make any adjustments, I'll do that. So I can see the little hearts there. This little flower is going to touch that one because remember I kind of messed with him, so I need to move that one over, and that looks good. So I'm going to move this one over just a tad because I moved the other one over just a tad. So let's see. Something like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right. And just to keep with the colors this time, I'm going to use my purple. And just like before, ink up. So you guys can see, I was really excited. So that's why I wanted to come back because I'm super excited about this. It had an auto ship option, and I think it's going to be excellent. So I was really, really excited to get this, and I know a lot of you guys were too. So I just wanted to make sure you knew how to use this and not to be frustrated. It's very easy. Look at that. All right, we're getting fuller here. Now we're going to turn and go to the next one. And I'll keep doing the same just as before. Okay, so I'll be back. Last one of that last round, and it's really full already. So she was saying, like I said, you can skip different quadrants or put as little as many stamps as you want in each quadrant, however you want to do that. This is going to be really fun, you guys. Oh, and then she has, you know, in part of the auto ship, I saw there was one that has little owls or like pumpkins. It's going to be adorable. Okay, let me put this up. And the last one is our blue. This is very full, so let's go ahead and get our blue going. I'm going to find stamps that fit within each of these pieces, and I'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully you can see for this one, I just chose some of the ones we've used for a little heart here, as long as it fits in there. And then I have like the little lilac or looking one. And again, I'm just going to look at it when I put this before I start, just to see where these are hitting, and that looks great. A little bit close, that one's good. So I'm gonna move these. Again, this one was kind of outside the lines of whatever was going on anyway, so let's put that there. And this one can go up just a little bit. Not too far up, that was a little bit too much. All right, okay, and this is our blue. I guess if I thought about it, I should have made the lilac like a purple. Well, I guess I could do that now, but you know what? We're just gonna go for it. All right, there we go. And so cute. All right, so I'm just gonna keep turning it and doing the same thing. And I'll be back. Okay, guys, last round. So I do appreciate that they corrected it. Thank you so much, Angie. She was very receptive. I know when I emailed, I sent over a link to the video I made. So it's not easy to do that, to send a video to a company and be like, you see how, I was not so sure here. But so just so they would understand kind of what we're looking at. And that was really great. So I really appreciate her response, and quickly they got new instructions going. So again, go ahead and email them. It'll be in the description box, that information, so you can get that new set. But you just saw what happens. It's super easy. I think once you start doing this, you can probably make up your own little thing, or like I said, you have this master pattern and you're looking at it and you can say, well, maybe next time I don't need this part, or maybe I should do this or that differently, or however. But look at that, so sweet. So now we have this nice piece of paper. Again, we can cut it down for a background on a card. I just wanted to follow up and let you guys know it is very easy to use. Very, very easy. I'm super excited about having this, and then the auto ships coming in. So thanks for watching, guys. I think HSN, well, I know they are. They're having a couple of craft shows later tonight. If you want to check those out, I would check their program guide, but I think they start at 8 o'clock Eastern. I think it's like 2 hours worth of shows. So definitely check that out. They're doing craft days every Tuesday throughout March. So definitely tune in if you're interested in that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, and I hope you can see that it was super easy. All right, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.